We get to that time of the month, we see EVs, used EVs up on AutoTrader by nearly 20% just in a few weeks. It's coming to the end of the year. It's the time when they're going to be pre-registering a load of cars, advertising a load of cars. All not looking good. And then, of course, we get the usual stories which are just unbelievable. So say, for instance, I wanted to make a compelling argument against AutoTrader. Kia Niros, under 100 miles, their average sale date. How many days have there been between the 30th of September 2022 to the 26th of December 2025? 3 years, 2 months and 26 days. Check days between September the 30th to 26th of December. 1,183 days. Seeing as they were all virtually registered on the same day, they've all done the same miles. So the average days to sell a Kia Niro EV with 15 miles on is 1,183 days. Do you see how data works and how you can make it work to your advantage if you're in the business of deceiving people? It's getting to the stage now where it's just becoming pathetic. EVs remain the fastest selling used cars, with this top seller flying off the forecourts in just 15 days. Kia Niro took on average just 15 days to sell on dealer forecourts, says AutoTrader. I want to know how they work the averages out. I've asked them and I've sent several tweets now. EVs are taking 27 days to leave forecourts, while rest of the market is at 34. Middle-aged cars are also fastest, but this age bracket is most under pressure. This article's by James Batchelor, December 22nd, 2025. Electric cars maintain their position as fastest selling used cars for the third consecutive month as middle-aged models dominated the market. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. I want to see the data. I want to see how you work it out. I want to see your formula. New data from AutoTrader shows EVs have been selling within 27 days in December, 4 days faster than the same month last year. Electric cars dominated December's fastest selling used car chart, with the Kia Niro EV leading the way, taking on average just 15 days to sell. I need to see your formula. I don't believe you. I think this is bullshit. The speed of sale of EVs is in sharp contrast. I'm assuming there should be a 2 current December average for used cars, which stands at 34 days. AutoTrader said this was consistent with the usual seasonal slowdown for car dealers. Honestly, need to see the formula because this is just stupid. Of the month's top 10 quickest selling used cars, all but 2 were aged between 3 and 5 years old. It's predicted that this age group will see the biggest supply constraints as the effects of the COVID-19 years continue to play out. So, with all these different bands that they're using, why don't they do a band 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and so on? Why don't you do that? Why mix them all higgledy-piggledy with different ages and different bands? How can you compare a new to 1-year-old with a 10 to 15-year-old? It doesn't make sense. You're not comparing like for like. Honestly, the way it looks to me is you're doing it on purpose. If you have, AutoTrader, you want transparency for the dealers. Now let the dealers see some transparency from you for a change. If you're going to put these figures out, and at the end of this article, I've no doubt that Mark Palmer will try and big up that dealers need to analyse the data and buy selectively. So you're advising us what to buy. Now we need to know how you work it out, where the data's coming from. because when somebody just plucks something out of the air, like the EV people do these days, you can guarantee that it's bullshit. You really can. And not only is it bullshit, but it's pathetic bullshit. Let's go further. Mark Palmer, AutoTrader's head of strategy and insight, said EVs have ended the year firmly in the fast lane. Mark, no, they've not. They've ended the year in the fast lane of depreciation. Sure, there is no point stocking EVs if you have to sell them in less than a month, otherwise you're going to lose money. Don't believe me? I'll tell you what, I've not looked, but stay till the end. If I'm wrong, I'll just cut this bit out and then I won't look stupid. It's clear in the data that electric vehicles, particularly middle-aged models, are hitting a sweet spot, giving drivers affordable and clean motoring, as well as retailers a path to profit. No, I'm sorry. That is just misleading information. Palmer added, looking ahead to 2026, the winners will be those who stay closest to the data and leverage the latest market intelligence. If this is intelligence, then I don't know what stupidity is. With supply of 5 to 7 year old cars set to tighten next year, retailers who adapt and diversify their forecasts will be well positioned to make the most of a changing market. Fast selling used cars in December, up to December the 19th, just over halfway. 1. Kia Niro SUV electric, 3 to 5 years. That goes in 15 days. 3 to 5 years, remember. 2. Nissan Leaf hatchback electric, 3 to 5 years, 19.5 days. 3. Tesla Model Y SUV electric, 3 to 5 years, 20 days. 4. Tesla Model 3 Saloon electric, 3 to 5 years, 21 days. All these come off lease and at the moment they are dead cheap. I can understand it. 5. Tesla Model Y SUV electric, 1 to 3 years, 21 days. 6. Kia Niro SUV petrol hybrid, 3 to 5 years, 21 days. 7. Toyota Corolla hatchback petrol hybrid, 3 to 5 years, 22 days. 8. MG HS SUV, 3 to 5 years, 22 days. Why isn't that an EV? One wonders. Which is why this makes no sense. 9. Mercedes-Benz EQA SUV electric, 3 to 5 years, 23.5 days. 10. Land Rover Range Rover Velar SUV diesel, 5 to 10 years, 24 days. So now that's 5 to 10 years. Slowest selling cars in December, up to December 19th. 1. Mini hatchback petrol, 3 to 5 years, 44 days. 2. Mazda CX-30 SUV petrol, 3 to 5 years, 45 days. 3. Ford KA, Ford car, however you want to pronounce it, hatchback petrol, 10 to 15 years, 40, no, rubbish, 45 days. Why 10 to 50? Why all of a sudden go from 3 to 5? BMW 1 Series hatchback petrol, 1 to 3 years, 45.5 days. 5. MG3 hatchback petrol hybrid, up to 1 year, 46 days. 6. Vauxhall Mokka SUV petrol, 1 to 3 years, 46.5 days. 7. Toyota Aygo X hatchback petrol, 1 to 3 years, 50 days. 8. Nissan Qashqai SUV petrol hybrid, 1 to 3 years, 51.5 days. 9. Nissan Qashqai SUV petrol hybrid, up to 1 year old, 61 days. So that's basically a new car. 10. Volvo XC40 SUV petrol hybrid, 1 to 3 years, 62 days. To me, comparing all these, 1 to 3, up to 1, 10 to 15, 3 to 5, 5 to 10. That's just not comparing like for like. If EVs were selling so fast, how has the MG HS SUV petrol, 3 to 5 year old, how has that got in the top 10? if EVs are selling so fast? Why is the MG EV? It's because none of this makes sense. It's all hype, it's all stupid, it's all designed to make a headline. If it's not, show me you're working out, I'll hold my hands up and I'll apologise. Let's see some transparency from you, AutoTrader. Let's see how you work these figures out. Now, I noticed this before. Tesla Model Y is in there twice.
The real problem, Model Y appears twice in overlapping age bands. You have the same car model listed twice. At number 3, Tesla Model Y, 3 to 5 years, 20 days. Number 5, Tesla Model Y, 1 to 3 years, 21 days. That immediately raises two issues. A, boundary ambiguity. Unless AutoTrader explicitly defines the bands as something like 1 to 3 years equals 12 to 35 months, 3 to 5 years equals 36 to 59 months, then exactly 3-year-old Model Ys could sit in both rows. The article does not define this, so the reader cannot verify that no overlap exists. That alone makes it analytically weak. B, presentation bias, which is arguably worse. Even if the bands are clean, the same model occupies 2 top 10 slots, which inflates the perceived dominance of EVs and makes the list look more dramatic than it really is. A top 10 where one model takes 2 positions is marketing, not insight.
At 1 to 3 years old, 21 days, and 3 to 5 years old, 20 days. Surely that means that Tesla Model Y, 1 to 5 year old, are selling in 20 and a half days. Is that not right? Is that not an average? So therefore, 1 to 5 would be above Tesla Model 3. Okay, so we'll take the first one, right? First one, Kia Niro SUV electric, 3 to 5 years old. So we have the Tesla Model Y appearing twice in the top 10, and then it's only split by Tesla Model 3. So first of all, we'll go to CarWow, and on here today, we've got a Tesla Model 3 and a Tesla Model Y for sale, and this is a private to trade auction. So privates advertise the vehicles on here, traders bid on them. There's a Tesla Model Y here, a 2023. So don't forget, what's that? It's a 2023, so that's Tesla Model Y 1 to 3. That's selling on average in 21 days. Dealer gets it, advertises it, sells within 21 days. It's done 28,500 miles. Started current keeper 28th of May 2025. So he's not had it 7 months, has he? And he's getting rid. Why do you think that is? Because he loves it? Because he's over the moon with it? No, it's not, is it? Right, let's go back to the next one. We'll go back to car dealer. Tesla Model 3 Saloon Electric, 3 to 5 years old, 21 days. What's this one? This is a 3 to 5. It's 2020. It's done 14,600 miles. Oh look, started current keeper, 13th of December, 2025. You don't think by any chance there's like some sort of bit of a scam going on somewhere, do you? 13,600. Cap clean, 14.1. Well, Teslas are bringing over book. Seemingly not. And it's already been reduced. So that would tend to point to something not being quite right with electric vehicles. Only 3% of EV owners would go back to ICE cars. Let's take it a step further. We want electric cars, 37,126. Those have gone up. Some of those have been loaded up on Christmas Day. That's how fast you have to get rid of electric vehicles. There's been people loading them up on Christmas Day because they know come January, the end of January, when all the New Year's Eve cars have been advertised, discounted, the residual value, depreciation for you register on New Year's Eve, massive discount, and it goes all the way, like dominoes. right the way down to the earliest one. Everybody has to reduce them. That's what pre-registering does. That's what people like the Climate Intelligence Unit and the other people that have never been in the motor trade don't really understand. They're not hitting targets the way they should do by selling vehicles. The manufacturing sales figures, right? Okay, Buzz, shut up. So 37,126, that's gone up nearly 20% in a month. So if they're selling so fast, how is this such a vast net gain? Surely, if these EVs are flying off the forecourt, then there should be no net gain. It should be going down. The cars for sale should be going down because it's only a small number compared to diesels and petrol. So they should be going down or at least staying level, in which case it's like filling the sink up and taking the plug out a bit. If it's going out as fast as it's coming in, then you're all right. If not, then you've got a flooded bathroom. Kia, we want Niro, search, want 3 to 5 year old, year. So 3, we'll say 22, 2022 to 2020. There's 360 of those. Then because this will be on relevance here, let's just have a look, you know, all that transparency. Just going to knock my ad blocker off. That's what it looks like at the moment. Refresh. There we go. Advert. You may also like a lease deal, even though I've put 3 to 5 year old cars in that I'm interested in. This is an advert for a brand new Kia Niro for AutoTrader's leasing company. Then there's another advert here from Big Motoring World. I've put in electric vehicle, Kia Niro, 3 to 5 year old. AutoTrader has served me up an all electric Ford Capri. Another Big Motoring World ad. Put my filter on again. Go back. Clear. We'll go to most recent. So it's 360 cars. And then we'll make it to the bottom. We're only on the 2nd of the 12th, and already these vehicles, I was listed on the 2nd of the 12th. Just look at that. 2nd of the 12th, started life at 17 grand. It's now, 21 days later, 3 weeks later, it's down £686 already. Let's keep going. In 3 weeks. Don't forget, these vehicles, these Kia Niros, 3 to 5 year old, look, they take 15 days to sell. Do you see what happens if you've not sold them in 15 days? I mean, it's not right selling them in 15 days. It ain't right. But, you know, imagine if it was right. If you imagine if it was true. Oh, 20th, 11th, 2000, down £1,000. That's not sold in 15 days, has it? That's a 3 to 5 year old Kia Niro EV. So here we are at the bottom. 24th of the 2nd, 2024, that was first advertised. They sell in 15 days. Okay. 24th of the 2nd, 2024. And it's been dropped by 2 grand. The one next to it, 18th of the 11th, 2024. That's been dropped by 2,700 quid. The one next to that, 28th of the 11th, 2024. 16th of the 12th, 2024. But they sell in 15 days. Down 3 grand. 21st of 12th, 2024. 15th of the 1st, 2025. Down 2,800 quid. 28th of the 2nd, 2025. Down 2,600 quid. 8th of the 3rd, 2020. Down 2,800 quid. Look at this one. 4th of the 4th, 2025. Down 5,797. Do you want to see something even funnier? Let's just go to filter. Let's just go to, we'll knock the year off, then we'll do mileage. Up to 100 miles. Search for cars. Wow. So the vehicles that sell in 15 days, on average, there are 4 here that have done 15 miles from new, and guess what? They were first registered 30th of the 9th, 2022. 3 years and 3 months ago. 4 of them. So say for instance I wanted to make a compelling argument against AutoTrader. Kia Niros, under 100 miles, their average sale date, how many days have there been between the 30th of September 2022 to the 26th of December 2025? 3 years, 2 months and 26 days. Check days between September the 30th to 26th of December. 1,183 days. Seeing as they were all virtually registered on the same day, they've all done the same miles. So the average days to sell a Kia Niro EV with 15 miles on is 1,183 days. Do you see how data works and how you can make it work to your advantage if you're in the business of deceiving people? So that's it. That's my working out. That's my working out. I've shown you how you do it. Now, AutoTrader, you show me how you do yours. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.